everybody, welcome back to another rankings video. And instead of my career mode series, we're going to be doing my rebuild career mode series. The one on Thursdays where I take one club and play until I win a Champions League or major trophy. Yeah, we're going to be doing rankings on those, which ones I personally enjoyed. It's going to be quite harder because in rebuild career modes, I hardly play any games compared to my career mode series because I want to try and get to the end of the season. So it might be a lot more difficult, but this is just personally me ranking them of how much I enjoyed it, how much I love doing it, and nothing on like views or etc. Now, I did promise a 10th one in my Valencia one, the end of my rebuild career mode, but I've got one big one left and it's an obvious one. But I'm deciding not going to do it. It's mainly because of two things. It was going to be Manchester United, and currently right now they're doing really well, so I don't think they need another rebuild. And second of all, I've just not enjoying playing FIFA 22 at the moment. I'm going to be looking forward to playing FIFA 23, making videos off there, but I'm just personally done with FIFA 22, so I've just put it to grave, as they say, put it to bed. So, starting off from number 9 to number 1, let's get into the ranking. Number 9, Olympic Lyon. When I started this, it was mainly because I wanted to make the men's team equal to the women's team. Did I do that? Well, not really, but I got them a Champions League, so that's a thumbs up, I guess. But there was just so many problems with this series. First of all, you may notice it was too short. Yeah, in my first in Champions League, I won it, so that was just like great. Right, but it was against PSG in the finals, and I did enjoy that Champions League finals a lot, because especially when you got PSG in the finals, you want to beat them, especially as a Lyon. The defense was an absolute headache. My homegrown talent was not the best at defending. I will give him. The midfield was good. Lacazette was decent up top. My right back, I want to hit him over the head with a plank of wood. Honest opinion. Number 8, Norwich City. Okay, the other one was too short. This one was too long, with an hour-long video. In my defense, it was my first ever attempt on making a rebuild career mode, so I didn't underestimate how long it was going to be. If not, I would have made some changes, cut some games, etc, etc. But that was just the only problem I had. It was just too long, and I don't think most people would want to watch an hour-long video. The positives, I did find a lot of positives in this. Hicks, the English Aubameyang, as I like to call him, too fast sometimes because he keeps getting himself offside. Luis Opita, underrated striker, you may tell, especially his famous chip goals against Tottenham. That's just a meme. It's just chipping Tottenham. That was so funny. And just so many other good signings I just love to play with. Like, we've got Hicks, we've got the defender, Maratz, the President Lincoln, Hammer, Mivibi, just so many decent players I would honestly remember for next FIFA. Number 7, Valencia. Same problems with Lyon. It was too short. And as well as that, other problems I've got as well is struggling in the transfer window, because I can't have a plan in this transfer window. I've always wanted to do a career mode where I have to say yes to everything, but I cannot underestimate how hard that is, because you get one good player in one season and then he's gone in the next, and you got to quickly think of someone, and then you got another player gone. It's just so much pressure on you. And in my second season, I did honestly panic a lot. But I did get some really good gems. Nunez, I think of. But Morata and Icardi were absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend them. Just strong strikers, get some good shots off, and quality players. And the reason why it's higher than Lyon, because I had some unbelievable games in the Champions League with them. Real Madrid, fantastic. To this day, one of my favourite games. As well as at the finals with Liverpool, we dragged them out into a classic 4-3 win in the Champions League finals. Gutierrez, my best youth player in the whole entire rebuild career mode series. He can't get tackled, and that's scary. He just can't get tackled. Every time he's on the ball, it's literally glued to his feet. Number 6, Galatasaray. This career mode, I definitely wanted to do it, because afterwards I felt bad how bad Galatasaray were doing in real life. but I can't believe how much realistic signings I've made in this window. It was just weird because my first two signings I just wanted to go for Turkish players because afterwards that was the problem with Turkish league. You can't get Turkish signings, but yeah, there were so many quality players. Tuzakun, one of the most underrated midfielders, centre midfielders I have ever played with. So good in that midfielder role, so I highly recommend him. Sadiq, as I like to call him, the Turkish Messi, he was good, but only in league games. In the Champions League games, he kind of struggled, so that was annoying, to be fair. And in season number 3, I just got so angry with some of the players, so I got rid of them, got some new players in, and what do you know? We won the Champions League because of it. Number 5, Orlando SC. Again, a problem with this one was too short, only 2 seasons. And when I got into like the preliminary rounds or conference finals, what I did was I turned the sliders so up for the CPU, like shot error gone down a lot. So afterwards, I know that they're going to be a lot harder. But this team was just too good in the end, and I just won it, which was disappointing because I wanted to drag it out as much as possible. I'm happy that I made some realistic signings for him, but some of the signings did come and hit me over the head. Like Thiago Silva literally dragged this defense to a whole nother level of shittery. It was so bad. I can't lie. I did put a lot of funny skits in this Orlando video, which I'm quite happy about. That's why I quite enjoyed it, because I can look back on it for, yeah, I kind of made it as funny as possible. Number 4, Gamero. Amount of times I've butchered this team's name, and I do apologise for any supporters of this club. Yeah, what I liked about this was the whole rebuilding a whole different squad. Especially like the rules in the Brazilian league where I got by only one foreigner per transfer window. It was quite interesting to do it, especially like selling all the default players, the creative players by EA, then getting a bunch of money just to get some new players in. It was quite good, to be fair. I did enjoy that aspect of the career mode. The defence was kind of dodgy, especially getting in Felipe. He was not good for me at all in this career mode, which was a shocker personally. But Andrade, my homegrown talent, loved him. Coolest midfielder you ever see. Just so helpful, especially in free kicks. He was just something else. As well, shout out to other players. Samuel Leon, brilliant. Paulinho, fantastic. And just winning the Copa del Rey off my 3rd season, it was just going to happen eventually because this team was just getting better and better when the seasons go on. 3rd, Hertha Berlin. If I had to describe this whole entire series with Hertha Berlin in one phrase, it would be this. Oh, what a rush! Yep, I rushed this series so bad. And I mean so bad. It's because I had 1 week to film my whole entire Hertha Berlin video, do the audio, like voiceover, as well as that edit it completely, then afterwards upload it, while the next week I had to go on holiday. And I didn't want to edit on holiday, that's just a stupid idea. So I had to film like 3 seasons with Hertha Berlin in 1 week, which that was kind of hard and stressful as itself. Now, but this career mode did do a lot well, not just because of views, it was just because I enjoyed it quite a lot. We had Stefan Jovetic, brilliant player. Henderson, freaking great as well. I absolutely loved it. Due to me rushing, I did rage a lot, but as well as that, my fullbacks were the worst I've ever played with. Sergi Best and Owen. I really didn't like playing with them. They were not good fullbacks at all. As well as that, this has been one of the most luckiest career modes. As the lead up to the Champions League was something else, like winning it, especially facing Arsenal in the finals, which we absolutely destroyed. But a luck against Bayern can't go without mention. That was just pure luck. So how many times we faced Bayern and just won. 2nd, Dundee United. This has probably been one of the most greatest timings I have ever made a Dundee rebuild. I randomly chose the Scottish club. I was thinking about Dundee City, but especially how they're doing it in real life, losing to Celtic 9-0, AZ 7-1. I'm thinking, man, I chose the right team. And this was uploaded before they lost those 2 games. So I thought, wow. This career mode was the first time for everything. The first time I had a homegrown player who was a centre-back, Jack Nicholson. He was really good, to be fair, especially in defending. First time I played in the Europa Conference League. First ever time, really. And we did win that first time. That was a good finals. I remember that more than the Champions League finals, we'll get to later. I made some kind of unrealistic signings. That's what kind of ruined it in a way. Canadian Destroyer Lopez. I can think of some players at the top of my head. But I did want to keep it like one Scottish player I definitely need to bring in every season. And last season did cause a lot of rage for me because I wanted to at least get a good effort and win the Champions League, but just something wasn't clicking. Now the Champions League finals, I had to replay it. Right, I was filming the game, going well, Champions League finals against Juventus. It went to penalties, and all of a sudden, FIFA wants to do an update. Got rid of the finals. I lost it. I absolutely lost it. And I won again because it wasn't the most best win, because in the other game I got near to extra time and penalty shootout. But in the other one I just won comfortably, which really annoyed me. First, Viking FK. This team was just perfect. Perfect. I loved everyone. It was a career mode I enjoyed doing. It was so much good. The players, especially the rules I gave in, like buying only Scandinavian players in, it was just, everyone was brilliant. And I do mean that literally. Bershman, most underrated striker I've ever played with. He was so good for me. As well as that, just Isaacson, fantastic winger. Just so many good things about this team. The goalkeeper, I can't go with mentioning about him. He was fantastic as well. Just so many good things. The best counter-attacking side I have ever played with in a career mode series. Just the best. The absolute best. And that's why I just loved it. It was just fantastic career mode to do. Especially rebuild career mode. I thought it would be longer, but it turns out it wasn't that long. So that's why it's number one. And that's it, folks. That is it for ranking my rebuild career modes. I hope you enjoyed my rebuilds. It was something new and something I will be looking forward to do next FIFA. If you do enjoy this video, please give it a like. I have got some other videos planned out before the big FIFA 23, so hope you look forward to that, and I'll see you lot later.